Hello, my friend.
Hello, friend. How are you?
Oh, I can't complain.
That's good.
Yeah,
I'm happy to hear that. Like,
Thank you. I mean, I could have complained a week ago because I had the flu.
yes.
As you heard in all of my voice notes,
Yeah.
I was like a sick dog.
Your voice was so like raspy.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, damn it, we should be recording.
I know, right? I had that very like sexy, raspy,
Yeah.
like.
They're like, dial 1
Yes.
for option 1. I don't know what you're gonna get at option 1.
I also don't know, hey.
But something.
Yeah, heartfelt compliments. Something.
A useless lucky packet.
There you go. The lotto numbers.
An itchy sweater from someone you don't like. Anything,
there you go.
you know?
Anything. Yeah, whatever your heart desires.
Exactly. So, okay, so you were sick, and
I was sick.
what did you do? Because when I'm sick, like movies or just sleep. So what did you get up to?
So basically a combination of both.
Okay.
But
healthy.
I did, yeah. But I did watch this one movie. Okay. It was on, I think it's on actually I don't know if it's on Netflix or not, but anyway. The movie is called Old.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think I've heard of it.
Yes. So the best way I can describe it is like a psychological thriller type horror sort of thing.
Gotcha.
I
mean,
yeah.
The person who doesn't watch horror is like, it's a great recommendation.
Yes.
Yeah. Proceed.
Yeah. Like, look, I wouldn't categorize it as a horror. I'm also not like a big horror fan.
Yes.
So, and I watched it and it was like very like mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Basically, to summarize it without giving too much of the plot away, this family goes on holiday somewhere, and they arrive there, you know, kind of standard situation with these types of movies. The husband and wife, they're fighting, and the kids are like, oh, mommy, daddy, don't fight, you know, sort of vibes. Then, you know, there's other couples, families there that also have their own problems, and, you know, then the hotel that they're staying at kind of tells them like, oh, you know, there's a special beach that, you know, we want to send you guys to because you seem like a really nice family. And, you know, a van will pick you up in the morning and it's very exclusive. Like there's no one there. And obviously, you know, like the family's like, oh, wow, you know, of course, let's do this. Exactly. So they basically go on this, get on this van, and then the van kind of picks up other, like, you know, other families, and they're like, you know, I thought this was supposed to be exclusive. Like, you know, what's going on, you know?
Someone told me with the manager.
Exactly. So, yeah, long story short, they get dropped off at this beach, and we don't, and the driver kind of tells them, you know, I'll pick you up at 5, or you can just call me if you want me to pick you up earlier. And he goes off on his own mission, whatever. Does exactly. They never see him again, and we don't kind of understand the connection that these families have with one another until like it's too late. Yeah. So yeah, I don't want to give too much away. I'll leave it at that.
I won't lie, I'm kind of curious.
Oh, it's a great movie. I enjoyed it.
I mean, the director does, like, I know the director, I can't ever get his name right, so I apologize for that, but he's the one who does Split, he does Glass, he did another one that I can't remember now, but yeah, he also did Old, and it, like, he's known for these weird,
these
twisty,
weird
kind of
yes, so I 10 out of 10 would recommend that movie. There was one scene, I will admit, there was one scene that I just was really weird for me.
Oh, okay.
I like couldn't watch it. I was like, oh, okay, that's a lot.
What was in the scene? Okay, you don't have to go into explicit detail, but like, what was like the nature of it?
So basically, this one woman that's there. Shoot, how do I describe this now? She goes a bit cuckoo bananas, and because of this one thing, I guess you could say, that kind of connects all of them. She like completely hurts herself and like stuff happens.
So trigger warning, like okay, gotcha.
So yeah, that for me was just like a bit like, ooh, I can't watch this, like this is very weird. But it was very short-lived sort of scene. It wasn't, you know, the whole movie or whatever, but brilliant movie. Loved it.
Well, you know, I always love a good movie recommendation. But lately, before I even get to that, but yeah, like I love movies and I used to be obsessed with them. I still am, but I have like a weird relationship with movies now, so I kind of avoid them. But I feel like I'm gonna watch that one.
I feel like you have to.
And I feel like I'm gonna make my mom watch it with me.
I feel like you definitely have to make your mom watch it.
Why not? Yeah. I mean, I made her watch Fresh, and to this day, she's like, Alicia, you made me watch that movie.
What's Fresh?
Oh, Fresh. So it's a female director, and Fresh is about the traumas of modern dating. And it's basically, I won't give any of the stories away, but basically this girl, she, like, it opens up with her going on an online date, and it goes as one would expect an online date to go. Absolutely horrendously. Like, the guy's a real asshole.
Yeah, standard procedure.
But then she meets this guy in the supermarket, and he's so charming, and he's so nice, and you're like, hold up. Like, can it be? Because that's how, like, literally, I was looking at that, I was like, oh my word, she found him.
Yeah, she found the one.
Him. Like, maybe this is going to be, like, a romantic, crazy stuff. Like, maybe, like, the things that relationships make you do, whatever. Like, I thought, yeah. I mean, they're vibing. And in reality, that's how we all think. We're like, ugh, online dudes are the worst. Like, we hate online dating. And then, like, we all just want to find someone like the most romantic and like, oh, we both reached for the grapes, or we both like the same packet of chips or something, like
a real like storybook romance kind of thing.
Exactly. I mean, like, I've read stories of people meeting in like a parking lot. I'm like, why? Like, why do I have to deal with the people on here? Like, ew.
Yeah. From what you've showed me, like, it's rough out there.
Oh, it's so rough.
It's brutal.
It very much so. So the movie, like, that's all I'm gonna describe to you.
Okay.
The rest of it though is like really hectic and really intense. And my mom was like, Alicia, what the hell are you making me watch?
What are you subjecting me to?
Exactly. And I'm like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I relate 100% to this because I'm like, yeah. And then even when it gets to like the really like hectic scenes or whatever, it's less so about like what's happening in the scene and more like, for me, metaphorically, what it means.
Okay.
And how, like, no matter who we talk to, like whether it's a nice guy or a bad guy or whatever, we're always giving pieces of ourselves to these people. Like, we're always like making ourselves vulnerable, or just sometimes giving too much of like more than what we should, especially sometimes like when you think you found someone that you really connect with. So the movie is just, it's excellent, and the ending is like really like intense, and like really like I was literally jumping in my seat, but I absolutely loved it. Like, I love so
okay, I'll watch that, you watch Old, and then we 100%. Can like
it's really easy to find people.
It actually is. We found it.
Guys, actually,
yes.
So to make it, Daniela and I went to school with this guy. We won't mention his name.
Yeah.
Okay, but we went to school with this guy, and we had no idea. Like after he left in primary school. Hey?
Yeah, like early primary school, and we had no idea what happened to him. No one heard from him, and then
this guy was like on the fence of being weird. Like, the one time he made out with one of our friends' hands.
He proposed to another friend as well with like some sweetie ring or whatever.
And this is in primary school, guys, and we were like, okay. Anyway, we were talking about him the other day, and we were like really curious as to like what happened to him.
Yeah, and we only knew this guy's first name.
Yes.
Now we know I forgot his second name already.
I think I kind of remember it, but like at this point it doesn't matter because we found him and he's alive and well.
Yeah, he's alive and well. Sorry, I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't think I just like blurted out your whole point.
No.
Like, I blurted out your build up. You were building it up. And I was like, bitches to the punchline.
We found him.
Yeah.
The end.
He's alive. What else are you going to say, girl?
Fun fact, he went to my boyfriend's high school.
Actually,
Yeah, that's, I mean...
Just FYI. But like on the seriousness though, like guys, when I tell you this thing bugged Daniela and I for weeks.
It was like an itch we could not scratch.
Very much so. Like, what?
Yeah, we tried our darndest to find this guy.
It was so frustrating. And then eventually We went to someone who used to be friend. We went to that person's profile.
Yes, we did.
So we went to someone who we knew was friends with him in primary school, but this person is no longer with us. R.I.P.
Yeah.
And then we like typed in this person's name, and then we found him, and we saw his face, and we were like, oh, it's you!
It's him!
Well, actually, we found his profile, but his profile picture wasn't him, but we found someone that was posting on his timeline.
Yes, that was related to him.
Exactly. And then we clicked on that person's profile, and we saw him, and we're like oh,
mystery solved. He's alive and well.
Exactly. And I hope he's happy in life.
Yeah, samesies.
Considering of how much it's like space occupied in our brain.
Yeah, like I hope it was worth it. Like, just to give you some background, we were ready to break out like old school chronicles or yearbooks or whatever you want to call it to try and find what this guy's surname was so we could actually search him on social media.
And our school, they never used to do, so like my school that I went to from grade 5 to matric, they did a yearbook where you took your school photo with a picture. Jeez, Alicia. You took a school photo with your name at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
But the primary school that you and I went to and then you matriculated from, I don't know how they did in high school, but I know in primary school, they just did like a school... Oh, okay,
yeah,
so
same, nothing changed.
Cool. So they just basically did like a school magazine, and if you got put in the magazine, great.
Good for you. If not, a skis.
Tough titties. It's like you never went to the school.
Basically.
Right?
Yeah.
So it was also going to be like a really slim chance that we could find this guy.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he was that much of an outstanding achieving person.
Yeah, honestly, I remember. I think it must have been our grade 1 or something when we had those like fancy dresses.
Yes.
I don't know why. I don't know if it's just like my mind making up things that I want to believe are true. But I remember like an image of him in this chronicle, dressed up as like. So I don't want to say what it is because it might give away this guy as some character for this fancy dress.
Oh my word!
I like vividly remember that.
You have to tell me this.
I need to find it. Hopefully it's true.
You know how your brain's just created Because like that moment of that thing of like having an itch in your brain that you cannot scratch. I was thinking about it the other day because I just finished watching House of the Dragon, which, by the way, I don't understand why HBO hashtagged it as Hot D instead of just HOD. Like Game of Thrones is GOT.
Ew, yeah.
Like, I get it, it's House of the Dragon, but the abbreviation Hot D, I mean...
It's very suggestive.
Yeah, very much so.
I mean, it'll get people talking about it for sure.
It got me talking. I was like, why Hot D? I was like, HBO, are you okay?
What are you doing?
You good, bro? But my point... So, I love the ending of it, and I won't get into too much because you still haven't watched it. I'm really hoping that your boyfriend will give in and just watch it.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to start it.
I think you should.
So,
I loved it. The way that it ends... Like, the season, as I've mentioned before, wasn't, like, too gory or gross or whatever. It had, like, its moments. But it was, like, very intense. It was, like, a slow burner kind of vibes. But the last episode, there wasn't, like, some big, like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It was just, like, so subtle. But everything was just, like, like, it took your breath away. And you were like,
really?
What? So, like, I wonder if that's how they're going to keep the rest of the concept. On one hand, I get it. Like, how can a person want, like, so much gore and whatever? But I feel like it's because they gave us Game of Thrones, which is at such a high standard of, like, gory and ick and gross and hard topics.
You kind of had this expectation of what House of the Dragon, House of Dragons, whatever, is going to be like.
Exactly. You, like, thought it was going to be on par, but it was on par in terms of, like, intenseness, but not in the same, like, sense of, like, visually.
Yeah.
It was, like, very, like, long suspenses and, like, facial expression. It was great.
Okay.
Loved it. But my other thing is that I want to get to, and that's caused an itch in my brain, is that why are TV villains hot?
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, like, why are we making... Okay, this is not to say that people who are not... I don't want to call them ugly.
Yeah.
Because that's just mean. But, like, what if, like...
Not conventionally good looking.
Yes.
If
or
that
the
makes sense.
least attractive person. Not to say that the villain should always be a lesser attractive person. But why are we now making all the villains
Like super
hot.
Yeah.
And I think I've remembered it just unlocked in my brain.
Oh shucks. Okay.
So
The
first villain that I'm just gonna say because it's recent is Daemon from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
House of the Dragon. Like Matt Smith. I get it. He's not everybody's Matt Smith. Not Smith. Math.
Oh, 2 plus 2. Quick math. Excuse.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Why is his name? It's like just for me all of a sudden. Like my brain can't speak. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Matt Smith.
Yeah.
Really good looking.
Yeah.
He's Daemon. I think he's good looking. I'm
okay.
like, hubba. Let's you know, let's rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. I've got a young crush on this man.
To add to that, Loki.
Yes.
Like Tom Hiddleston. Oh, like I don't know what about him, but like
from the very
in Loki,
first
it's like
From the very first thought, I was like,
yeah,
that's the one. Then I mentioned this to you, Joe from You.
Yeah.
Like you say, he's like not like technically your cup of tea.
Yeah, he's not my cup of tea, but I can appreciate how other people might find him good looking or attractive or whatever. But yeah, not my cup of attractiveness or whatever you want to put it like that.
Then another TV show is the
Powerpuff Girls Mojo Jojo. Yeah, I know. Me too, Alicia. You don't have to hide it anymore. It's fine.
Guys.
No, I'm joking.
I have a confession to make. Mojo Jojo. Oh my gosh. Mojo Jojo. Definitely like the hunkiest one.
Yes,
for sure.
But
you've got you got Vecna before he got ugly. Okay. In Stranger Things, and again, you haven't finished watching Stranger Things,
I haven't.
So I won't spoil it. So don't go googling who Vecna is.
I won't.
But Vecna.
Okay.
Then you also don't watch this.
Okay.
Or don't Google this.
Yeah.
But watch it. It's the guy who lands up being Sauron in Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
I'm like,
what's up?
How you doing?
Yeah.
And then the one that was itching my brain right up until we started having this, literally, is Ben Barnes from Shadow and Bone.
Oh gosh.
Did you watch Shadow and Bone?
There's the series and then there's the movie.
Series.
Okay, no, I haven't seen the series.
I think it's Shadow and Bone.
I think it is.
Yes.
It is.
And then there's like this black like cloud that's separating like one world from the other, and then they go on like this special ship, and then inside there's like weird creatures.
I've watched that.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, it was fabulous series. Just putting it out there. Oh yes.
Okay, Ben Barnes is the villain, right? The bad guy.
I can't remember what he looks like. Oh gosh.
I'll show you afterwards.
Yes.
So handsome.
Okay.
And I thought he was cute already when he was in C.S. Lewis's Narnia, the second one, the Prince of Caspian, or the Caspian Prince or whatever.
Yes,
He was in that one.
Okay.
Bruh.
What did he play?
The Prince.
Lovely. Can see I haven't watched that in a while. Wow.
So he plays the Prince.
Party in here. Woo. Okay.
Like, why have they made all these bad guys? Because then it's like, psychologically, you're like, it messes you up because you think, how can I like be into this evil guy?
Yeah, I was about to say, I think it's literally just to play mind tricks on you.
It's very upsetting to me.
Yeah, because I think immediately people, and I think this is, been happening or whatever for years, people think like, oh, this person is conventionally, traditionally attractive or whatever. They have to be like good and good-hearted, and, they can't be evil or bad. Like, there's just no ways. I think there's this whole like theory behind that as well. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, that people generally treat people that are more good looking like better because of this. Yeah. So I don't know if it's like trying to play into that.
Maybe.
And then when they find out like the villain is actually a villain, it's just more of like that whole shock factor.
Right. It's like also Kylo Ren from the new Star Wars, the new trilogy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Adam Driver.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Very good looking. But I must say, Christian Haydenson, who played Anakin Skywalker.
Yes.
Who then became Darth Vader.
Yes.
Like, Anakin was hot.
Yeah.
I was like...
I mean, yeah.
I mean... So, I mean, already back then...
Yeah.
Guys, and did y'all see Robert De Niro when he was young and he played The Godfather? Guys, go do yourselves a favor and Google Robert De Niro when he was young, when he was in Taxi Driver, and then when he was in The Godfather Part 2.
Okay, will do.
That is like...
Okay.
Yo, what a good-looking man.
Oh, really?
I was looking at it and I was like, holy shit.
Wow.
I could watch The Godfather Part 2 forever.
Any day of the week.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Let's go.
24/7.
Hubba hubba. I'm sorry, I don't mean to. But like, yeah, so I just...
Yeah.
Villains.
Yeah, I don't know why they've been doing that. Like, lately.
Yeah, but yes, like, lately, like, all the guys that played villains. I mean, they made Zac Efron, what's his face, that other creepy murderer.
Oh, gosh, I don't know.
The one from the... Oh, I forget his name now. It was the other, like, serial killer that had a cult.
Which one?
Definitely not Dharma.
Yeah, not
but
Dharma.
But this one was...
Gacy? John Wayne Gacy?
No.
I'm just saying, like, serial killer names. I don't know if they...
You said one.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like John or Wayne or Gacy.
Yeah. Jack the Ripper. I don't know. But the one, the guys, the one that Zac Efron played the serial killer, and then Lily Collins was also in it. Like, also, like, okay, but in real life, technically, that guy was also meant to be, like, good looking.
Oh,
and that's why, like, women, he had, like, a whole, like, woman following and thought he was innocent.
Really?
Yeah. And
well,
he's like...
You see, it's a good looks.
Right?
What did I say? It's a good looks. People don't believe that you can be evil.
It is troubling.
Mm-hmm.
Troubling.
Extremely.
Alright, so speaking of... I always start our next topic like that.
Speaking of things that are troubling.
Yeah, conspiracy theories.
Exactly, there we go. Yeah.
Because this is like... I love conspiracy theories, but I want to hear what you have to say about them.
Yeah, so for me, conspiracy theories, I love reading a really good conspiracy theory, to cheer me up. Mm-hmm. Like, love it.
What a weird thing to cheer you up.
Some of them, Alicia, you have to laugh at.
It's like when you're having a bad day and I know how to make your day better.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be like, oh, Daniela, like, I read this conspiracy theory that says, whatever.
My TikTok, the other day, I came across a guy that does conspiracy theories. I'm just going to send you videos.
Oh, yeah, you need to. Spam me, please.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I got you, girl.
So.
Yes.
The two that I found, I'm not going to say recently, the one I knew about for a while. Mm-hmm. The other one I found out about recently, okay?
Okay.
So I'll start out with the new one. Mm-hmm. It goes that birds don't exist. Oh. Okay. Ties in nicely with last week's conversation.
Yeah.
Birds don't exist. All birds are actually drones. Okay.
All right.
And these drones are spying on us, and they are sent by the government.
That flawless theory.
Flawless. So
you're gonna laugh at this.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like,
what? Like, okay. First of all, if this is true, let's entertain this.
Okay.
Like 10 out of 10 for effort, because damn, to get the sounds of the birds and everything, to get their poop like so authentic.
How did they invent like this flying contraption?
Exactly, to get like this drone to lay eggs and to get dronelings to hatch.
And to get like people to believe that it's so real that they put them in like cages and zoos and all
feed
of that
them, like all the crazy cat ladies that feed them, like
I mean the sky rats.
The sky vermin, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. So just if we had to entertain this idea for a little bit, like 10 out of 10 for the government, like you guys really outdid yourselves.
For once they actually got something right.
Exactly. Like wow.
Never mind that like all the devices in our houses could be like spying on us.
Exactly. No, they're gonna spy on us with drones that typically don't enter one's home.
Yes.
I mean,
fly into buildings. Because Get eaten by dogs.
Get eaten by dogs and various other animals.
Yeah, guys, my dog ate a bird's head, so he ate the machine. The memory stick.
Actually, he knew. He knew what was going on.
Like, I've got to protect Alicia.
Yes, he was like, no. This violation of our privacy has gone on for long enough. I'm going to put it into it.
They keep pooping on me.
He knew too much, that's why.
They were trying to drive me crazy. They were gaslighting my dog.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, my soul. Gotta love that theory.
Yeah, love it. But the funny thing behind the theory is...
Yes.
The guy that like came up with it actually made it as like a joke.
No ways.
Yeah. To kind of, I don't know if it was some sort of like social experiment where he was trying to see, like, maybe not trying to see, but prove a point, like people believe anything these days.
I mean,
it worked. And I think he said, like, if people actually believe that pigeons are drones, we have a lot of like, we have a lot of problems in society.
Well, it's like that other scientist who posted a picture of a slice of pepperoni and said this was like a new planet, like a distant planet, but look how close and clear the picture was. The whole scientific community and astrologists and not astrologists, astronomers. This is a new zodiac. It's called pepperonis.
Pepperonis.
You're a bit of a spicy character.
Yeah.
But you love cheesy bread.
I thought you were going to say cheesy jokes.
Well.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh my word, look how clear this picture is. Look at the waves. It must be a faux planet. And then this guy's like, guys, it's a slice of pepperoni.
Oh, that's the peppercorn you're looking at.
Yeah, my dude.
It's not like a storm on it or anything.
Right?
You know, this isn't Jupiter.
So,
yeah.
Okay, but that tracks. I love that.
Yeah, I love the chaos.
Yes.
Like how chaotic it is.
This guy woke up and he was like...
Yeah, like birds are fake.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Mm-mm.
And what was the other one you were telling me? Because, I love conspiracy theories.
Yes.
I like to listen to them when I have time. But another one of your favourites is?
Yes. So this one I actually found out a while ago. Journey to the Centre of the Earth?
Yes.
Yes. So... I don't know why.
Isn't it written by Jules Verne?
Yes, exactly.
Cool.
I was watching like a later, I think there is an earlier movie, and I don't know, I think this might be a remake, but it has Brendan Fraser in, and I can't remember his name now. He plays Peter in Hunger Games.
Oh, Josh Hutcherson.
There we go.
Nice, yes.
He's in it. The credits at the end of that they basically talk about this whole idea that there's this whole world inside the center of the earth. Okay. And they brought up a conspiracy theory where there's a group of people that believe the whole earth is hollow. Okay. And some people even believe there's an earth inside the earth, like this kind of whole like Russian doll, nesting doll kind of situation.
Like a babushka doll.
There we go, babushka doll.
Babushka doll.
Babushka doll.
Goals. Technically, we become babushka dolls when we have babies growing in our stomachs.
You're not wrong.
I'm so sorry.
You conspiracy theory people are babushka dolls, but I'm real.
We're gonna crack us up and take it out.
Oh yeah. Like an egg.
I'm so sorry, guys. Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's that image will stay with me forever. Now. Thanks.
You're welcome. I got you, girl.
Thanks. Holding on this whole idea that the world is hollow. People believe that Hitler escaped. He didn't like kill himself or whatever. He escaped and is like hiding in the center of the earth and plotting his revenge.
How shitty must those people in the middle of the earth be to keep such a horrible man around?
Right, exactly.
I would have kicked his ass out. I would have been take his stupid ass.
We don't want you. Go to the next earth inside our earth. Keep it moving, buddy.
Yeah, we don't want your bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Conspiracy theories are fun to read and to keep yourself entertained, and to sometimes it's nice to be like, oh, okay,
yeah,
I get what you're saying, but I also there's evidence that proves you're wrong.
Yeah, but
I'm at at the same time, it's really entertaining.
It is. One more one that I just remembered now off the top of my head. It's kind of like, again, one of those ones that are like, okay, well, maybe, but like...
Exactly.
So, you know, the whole... I don't know if you know, Walt Disney, they say that they froze him or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. So they... Well, the big they.
Yeah, whoever they is.
Yeah. It is believed that the movie Frozen came out to kind of trick Google's search algorithm. So whenever you search Disney Frozen, it'll come up with a movie instead of like stuff about Walt Disney being frozen.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Conspiracy trying to hide their own conspiracy.
Conspiracy, right? Like, that's super meta. Like.
Bruh. Then you imagine, like, Frozen 2 was like, yo, we got double down. Yeah, we're coming back.
Yeah, like, you know, this is... we need to be sure.
Yeah. Like, really bury him under the ice. I like that one. I feel really smart for that one.
You should.
Thank you.
Yeah, but yeah, so those are the, like, the top three so far.
I love that. And I love that entertains you.
Oh, so much. Yeah.
I think, though, we need to have an episode where we come with all our favorite, like, all the wildest conspiracies and just do an episode on conspiracies.
I would love that. That would be fantastic.
That's happening.
Yeah.
2023, guys. You heard it first.
Stay tuned.
Conspiracy theory episode. But now, another thing that entertains us both that we need to talk about was the F1 Grand Prix.
Yes.
Guys.
Oh,
the Austin Grand Prix was a shit show, and I don't even think we need to talk about that one. Because that was just very painful to watch in terms of Daniel Ricciardo.
Oh, shame.
That even he said, like, that one was a painful race for him. But I thought, let's just quickly go back. So our predictions...
We're wrong.
So wrong. So in Austin, you predicted Charles, Checo, Sainz, and I predicted Sainz, Gasly, and Alonso.
Yeah. Can I just say, poor Sainz. He can't catch a break, that man.
Well, I'm sure. Like, guys, we need to pray over Sainz.
Yes.
Give him some good luck.
Like, shame.
And in reality, the winners for Austin were Verstappen, Hamilton, and Leclerc. We were way off. I don't even think we had Leclerc anywhere.
Yeah, and I don't know why, but none of us had Verstappen.
Oh, no, you did. You had Leclerc in P1.
No, but, did I? Oh, damn.
You had Leclerc P1, and Checo P2, and Sainz P3.
Damn, and neither of us had Max in. No. I don't know what we were thinking.
You know what we were thinking? We were like, oh, Max has won everything. Like,
yeah, he's probably going to take it easy.
Yeah.
But no.
We thought he was going to let other people win. Turns out he needed, like, to break one more record, which he did. He has now raced, he has won more races in a season.
Yeah.
So it's like 14 races in a season that he's won.
And I think, like, I don't know by which race, but he's also on the verge of breaking the most points won in a season.
Yes, I think it's either Brazil or it was this weekend in Mexico.
Okay, actually, I think it was Mexico. Yeah.
And then our predictions for Mexico. So you were Checo, Hamilton, Ocon. You got 2 of those, but not in the right order.
The one I got in the right order. Hamilton came second.
Oh, there we go. Okay, great. Cool. So that was that. For me, I had Checo, Charles, and Yuki.
Oh.
And then Daniel went and yeeted Yuki.
Yeah.
I was like, excuse
me, sir. Out of my way.
Excuse me while I just turn, yes, sir. Listen, normally if it happened to Daniel, I'd be so upset with the opposite driver. But because it was Daniel doing it to another driver, I'm completely biased. Yes, I know. And I'd be like, that was just a racing incident. No. You did not deserve this penalty.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I would be completely biased. Like, Yuki, make some space. Even though Yuki probably had the racing line. Like, every F1 fan is probably going to be like, you can have the racing line. Daniel was right. And I'll be like, you know what? Daniel's had a shit season. So give the man a break and just let him yeet Yuki out the way. We love Yuki, but we need him to just move.
I get what you're saying. And I would also be super biased. But Shane AlphaTauri also has a
That's terrible. Poor AlphaTauri. sorry.
Yeah, shame. But I'm happy for Daniel.
Yes.
Other than that incident with Yuki, he raced brilliantly, phenomenally.
So amazingly.
Yes.
He got that 10-second penalty, and they were like, Daniel, we got a 10-second penalty for that. And they were like, I don't know, it just put him in beast mode.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like he just needed to get all of his rage out.
Yes.
Like, just take one person out. I'm sorry, Yuki, it had to be you. There was, like, other people on the grid that I'd much rather you take out.
Exactly.
But, you know.
But I feel like the rage... It's okay. I feel like the rage came after Yuki.
Yeah.
I low-key feel like he was just like racing and he was like, he was overtaking quite well. And then like the Yuki incident happened and he was like, you know what?
Screw it. Yeah.
I'm gonna just race.
Yeah.
And he was like, let's go.
Yeah. Like, he really did so phenomenally.
Oh, and he got driver of the day.
Yes.
I was so happy for
Shame.
him. We're like, yes, good Daniel.
Shame,
so happy
man.
for you.
Yes. Oh, you needed this. You needed this.
Very much so. And I feel like he livened the race up because, no offense to the Mexico Grand Prix, but there was like no drama.
Yeah,
nothing.
incident. Yeah, I am so surprised there was not an incident in the first, like the start.
In the first corner.
I would well done to everybody for driving so clean.
Yeah, they kept it clean. They kept it easy peasy. I mean, there was a bit of a lockup, which I thought, oh my gosh, someone's gonna.
Yeah, I was like.
But it was solid race, but boring, and especially like we had to watch it at like 10 o'clock at night. By like 11:15, I was like.
I'll be honest with you, I went to bed. I didn't finish.
You didn't finish?
I was falling asleep, like, I think lap 10 or 15, and my boyfriend was just like, nah, I'm putting you in bed, like, shame. So I was like, okay.
Oh, no.
Sweet, yeah.
I feel like because it's Daniel's last couple of races this season, like
I get that, yeah.
I have to watch as many races as I can. Oh.
But, okay, yeah, sorry, just on the topic of, like, the race being very boring, the one thing that made the race worthwhile watching, Perez's dad, Checo's dad.
Yeah.
How wholesome is he?
That man is so cute.
Like, I wish he could be at every single F1 race. I wish he was the person to give out the trophies.
Yes.
Imagine, he would like give you the trophy, give you a hug and a kiss.
He would be the happiest person on the planet.
Yes. Oh,
who needs to go to Disneyland when you can just have Papa Perez, like, just congratulating you?
Yes, like, so wholesome, so healthy, like, love it.
I hope he's like this, like, in person as well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he could, like, fake this many smiles, because that man's, his face is in a permanent smile.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He's, like, such a happy person.
Such a happy chappy.
But now, Brazil is coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend.
Next weekend, yeah.
So, alright, there's not much to say about Interlagos, about the track.
Yeah.
Brazil is one of those races. I think because it happens so late at night, I don't really pay much attention to it. I'm just trying to focus on staying awake. No offense.
No offense. Yeah.
But it's not a bad race. It's pretty decent. So I think it will be good. Hopefully, I mean, like, Mercedes really came.
Yeah,
close.
That was, yeah.
They pulled a Ferrari, though. They had terrible strategy on those hards.
Shame, I think. I think Bonotto, like, I don't know if this was a fake tweet or something, but Bonotto tweeted, like, everybody always points out Ferrari, when we have a bad strategy. So I'm now putting the spotlight on Merc. And I was like, I mean, fair enough, that's super problematic, but, you do you, boo. Like,
both drivers were like, this is the wrong choice. This is the wrong choice. Like, we should not be on hards. And they're like, no, the hards will come in. The hards will come in. I think the Mercedes strategists were just trying to convince themselves that they made the right choice when they actually made a terrible choice.
A boo-boo, yeah.
Yeah.
But that being said, I'm surprised, like, Max's softs lasted as long as they did. Like, he really nursed those tires.
He really did.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, once you got, like, a 10-second gap between him and Hamilton, it was over.
Yeah.
But I'm really surprised at the pace of the Mercedes. Like, they did really, really well in qualifying and in free practice and all of that. So I wonder if in Brazil we may not see, maybe we see a Hamilton podium, like P1 kind of situation.
Yeah, actually. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting.
Because if Hamilton gets pole, I feel like it would be like the same situation as the Red Bull. Like, when the Red Bull gets pole, then they normally get it. And that was the Mercedes the whole of last year. Like, once the Mercedes got the pole,
it was tickets. It was finished. Yeah.
So I wonder if Hamilton doesn't try and push for pole, if maybe he'll actually win next weekend.
Okay, interesting take.
Yeah,
interesting take. I get where you're coming from.
100%. Should we talk about our predictions of who's gonna win where?
Yes. So.
Okay, let me write this down because, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be I won't say boring, but very safe prediction. I think Max might take P1. I am going to go for a wild card for number 2 for P2. I feel like I feel like my guesses are always super safe. So, let's see who is there. I feel like Lando might surprise us.
I love that. Lando.
With the way Daniel is racing now and all of that, maybe Daniel. Like, how fabulous would that be?
So should I put like either or on that?
Let's just put a McLaren.
Okay, cool.
McLaren. Then, I know you're not going to like this, but I think Papa Alonso.
Even if this car failed
I feel so sorry. I know you don't like him, but I feel so sorry for him. There were so many times this season where he was doing so well and his car just like gave up on him. Like, shame. I know he's problematic, I know, but I don't know. He's, like I said last week, he's just his dad that just wants to race with all the young kids and he just wants to be hip and cool, okay?
Okay, I hear you. I'm gonna argue.
Sorry.
Such a passionate defense for Papa Alonso. I'm not gonna take that away from you.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. So, cool. I'm gonna say Leclerc.
Okay. Yeah, shame. I feel like he needs a win.
So Charles,
I support that.
Yeah. So Charles P1. I want to say Daniel P2 because
why not?
I'm gonna wild card this thing, and then I'm gonna super wild card and I'm gonna put Vettel.
How amazing would that be, though?
I just want Vettel to win a race. Or something,
just
get a podium.
Yeah, me too. I feel like he deserves it.
I agree.
I feel like maybe not the last race, but like, because that's still touchy, but like the last race, all the drivers just needed like hold back, let Vettel go.
Yeah.
You know, as a final send off to him.
Exactly. I feel like Max has won everything. He's won all that he could this season. It would be really difficult for someone to break his records unless they have like another like Hamilton and Mercedes season kind of thing. Vettel needs a podium.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he deserves. Yeah, he needs a real good like goodbye.
100%.
Yeah,
I agree with you in that regard. So okay, cool. So I like that. Otherwise, I feel like there's not much to say on Formula One for now. Yeah,
like not much has been going on in that regard.
I think it's been pretty chill. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to talk about all the... I mean, there are like a couple of things, but they're all Red Bull related. And I feel like my brain is too exhausted to talk about all the Red Bull drama.
Yeah, look, I feel like everything that can be said has been said about it.
Exactly.
We've chatted about it.
Yeah, in a bit like, out of this place or out of this like environment, we have had long discussions about it. Yeah. So I just feel like, like you say, whatever's needed to be said has been said already.
Yeah, there kind of hasn't been any other developments regarding anything else with any of the teams or 100%. Drivers or anything like that.
Yeah. So, I feel like that's it. Anyway, my friend, I think that's our episode.
I also think that's our episode.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you,
I enjoyed my time today.
Oh, same as always. I mean,
of course.
Standard.
And
I'll see you again in 2 weeks. No, I mean, I'll see you before that, but we will see you guys
in 2 weeks.
Time. Yeah.
All right. Catch you on the flip side.
Sweet.
Bye.
Bye.